Hey, good evening. I'm not going to be up here too long. I had a thought and I was going to make a post, but I said, hey, I'm just going to pop in live, say hello to the people. It's not my normally scheduled broadcast time. I normally do that every Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m. on my Facebook business page and a couple other platforms. So make sure you join me there tomorrow as well. But I wanted to share a thought with you. As it relates to manifesting. And I think it's really important because so many times we say, give me 1 second, I'm sharing this out, guys. So many times we say what we desire for our future, what we would like to happen, what that would look like, right? But I was going to say we forget, but I don't even know if we forget, which is why I'm on, because this is going to help you like tremendously while you're manifesting, whatever the thing is that you're manifesting, whatever the lifestyle change is that you're manifesting, this is going to help. So if this is your first time, let me know in the comments what you do in the world, how you serve, how people get to experience your gifts, the name of your business. Let me know in the comments. And for those of you who are replay viewers, hey, replay viewer, how are you? Say hello in the comments. If this is not your first time in a live broadcast with me, put hashtag renew. Thank you for sharing, Andrea. I appreciate that. Put hashtag renew in the comments. It's not letting me, I don't know why it's not letting me do it there. But anyway, technology is doing what it does. So hashtag renew for those of you, maybe you're a client of mine or we've worked together. Maybe you've just been connected on Facebook. Put hashtag renew. It's what we do all the time. We're renewing our mind. It is how we transform our lives. It's a huge part of manifesting, by the way, our mind being renewed to that space. And thirdly, even if this is your first time, and you think there's someone else who's interested in manifesting some things, most of you have some desires and some things, yes, that you like to manifest. Be sure to share the broadcast out. So quickly, I think it's going to be quickly. Anyway, so I want you to think about this thought here. When you're manifesting, whatever it is that you desire is not presently before you, not in the natural. Anyway, right? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hadn't seen you on in a while. It's not presently before you, not in the natural. Anyway, now you guys stay with me, okay? I'm kind of free flowing here as well. It was a thought that came up, and I was going to post it, but I just thought you guys would get more value if I came on live. Oh, so good to see that you're blessed. So good, awesome. So, although, as I said before, it hasn't occurred in the natural, but it must occur in the spirit. Y'all stay with me, right? And so the spiritual realm is where our emotions and our feelings and all of those things are attached. It's like if we didn't have this body that we were in, our will, our emotions, all of those things are connected to our, spirituality, our spirit or spirit man, however you guys want to say it. And what your responsibility is going to be, busy building my brand of restaurants. Oh, that's beautiful, Chris. I'm so excited. I'm just taking a break all in between the thing because I love it. When I see us growing and moving and doing things that we love and that we're dreaming of. So I'm so happy for you, Chris. And I pray that you exceed your own expectations in what you're setting out to do, and that God is with you the whole time, putting his super to your natural. So blessings, and more blessings. So one of the things that you must do, you're welcome, dear, is you have to let your energy match your future and not your past. I'm going to say that one more time. You have to make your future, let your future, allow your energy, to match your future and not your past. So the thing that I want you guys to get really centered. It's small, but it's impactful, right? It's quick, but it's impactful. If there's something that you desire You have to think about, what energy would I be taking to that space, right? So if there's an opportunity for you, if you are, even if it's something material that you desire, what type of energy would your future self have? Because many of you are attempting to manifest something, but you're taking the energy from your past with you along the journey. Well, I hope I'm making sense to you all. If I'm making sense, put me in the comments. Let me know I'm making sense to you. What many people are doing is saying what they desire, right? They want something new or different, or, they want to step into possibility or expansion, but they're taking the same energy from their past on the journey with them. And so if we take that same energy, what do you think we will create? See, we're manifesting all the time. All the time we're manifesting. It might not always be what we want to be manifesting, but we are manifesting all the time. And so if there's something you're trying to manifest that's out in the future, your energy needs to match your future. I'm going to give you guys a really clear-cut example, because so many of you are entrepreneurs and you've taken classes, courses, maybe you've worked with a coach or however the thing is, right? Or maybe there is an opportunity for you to, be on a webinar or collaborate or whatever the thing is, right? The opportunity. And if you were a person who struggled with procrastination, or if you struggled with not completing things, or you struggle with even sabotage, right? So sabotage is when we have an opportunity and then we do something that doesn't allow us to take the opportunity fully. And hope I'm making sense. I see Andrea says making sense here. So Chris says you're teaching. Andrea says making plenty of sense. Beautiful. So what will happen, right? Because you're wanting to get the results from this opportunity that's before you, or maybe it's a class or a course or whatever. And you know that some of those things were your previous issues. If you take that same energy with you, you will have the same results. It's the reason why so many people will spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on coaching, on opportunities, whatever it may be. And maybe you're writing a book and they won't complete it. They won't do it. It's because the energy that they're taking with them is the energy that matches their past, what they used to do, how they used to respond. So what you need to do is say, okay, how would my future self, if I had this thing that I desire, let's use Chris because he said he's been busy building his brand of restaurants. So let's just use that as an example. So let's imagine Chris wants to do 5 locations, right? So for everything that you do from this point on, Chris, what you need to do in order for that to manifest more quickly, because it can still manifest, but how many of you know sometimes it can take forever? It's because we keep losing the energy, right? We keep taking, that old energy into the process. So let's imagine that Chris is, building his brand and he's wanting 5 restaurants. That's what he's wanting to manifest. I just threw that out there, Chris. I don't know how many locations that you desire. That could be a small number, but let's imagine that's what Chris is wanting to manifest. So from the point that Chris decides that he wants to manifest those 5 restaurants, right? Chris says 100. My goodness. Listen, I'm just going to stay right in that energy right there because that raised my vibrations, Chris. That raised my energy. This is why it's important, guys, that you're in conversation with people who are thinking from a bigger level and who really believe what they're saying. Because, we can throw a number out there, but to believe it is a completely different thing. We can say something that sounds good, but when we truly believe it in our heart, there's a boldness that comes behind what we say. So we're imagining Chris, is he is actually doing that. He's building his brand for his restaurants. But for every opportunity you have after you've made that decision, Chris, you need to ask yourself, how would I be spending my time if I already had the 100 restaurants? Lord, y'all don't hear me. Because that's going to shift your energy. You should ask yourself, how would I show up, even if it's something small, if I had the 100 restaurants for my brand? See, that's when you're matching the energy of your future self. And that's how you get the thing to manifest on a quicker basis, right? Quicker, sooner, faster. And so many of us are manifesting, we're manifesting all the time. But have you noticed, is it just me? Because I've had it happen before until I became aware. There were some things that I did that I knew I had to get in alignment. As a matter of fact, just today, I was thinking about some affirmations that I used to say. And because I continuously said those affirmations, and that was not what was really happening in my life as I was saying them. But see, your brain doesn't know the difference from something that's really happening and something that's not, right? It's just recording it, right? And then it begins to help you create the actions, the desires, and the momentum for whatever it is you need. So I was just thinking about an affirmation that I was saying for a couple years. And had I not been saying those affirmations and getting in alignment with what I was saying, if I hadn't been matching my energy for the future, it's some things that are transpiring for me right now behind the scene that wouldn't be happening. They definitely wouldn't be happening as smoothly as they're happening now. Am I making sense, guys? Right? So you have to make sure that your energy is matching your future and not your past. Make sure your energy is matching your future and not your past when you're in conversation with someone. And maybe the conversation a little funky. You have to say, how would my future self respond to this? Because some of the things that you're responding to, your future self wouldn't even be responding to. It wouldn't even be on your radar. I hope this is helping you guys. So as you're manifesting, what I want you guys to do is let your energy match your future and not your past. What type of opportunities would your future self, the person that's manifested whatever it is that you desire, whether it's a spouse, whether it's, to your 15K a month, whether it's your $1 million, your 100 locations, whatever that thing is, or those things are that you're desiring to manifest, what would the future energy even feel like, right? And you got to ask yourself, how would my future self respond? Remember, I said many are responding to things that their future self wouldn't even be responding to because it wouldn't even be in their radar. It wouldn't even be something they would be listening to or spending their time on. Listen, this is I'm checking down my own list too, right? Causing me to step my A game up as it relates to my manifesting as I'm sharing it with you all. Because it's like, would I even be spending my time listening to that, watching that, responding to that? I hope I'm making sense. So my take for you guys on this evening, just a manifestation tip. You guys know I love everything manifestation. Like, it's in the Bible, guys, for those of you who are kingdom. And we're manifesting all the time, and we can tie it into, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And so what's happening when you're letting your energy match your future, you begin to really think that in your heart and believe it. And then your behavior begins to align with your future self. And then you gravitate that thing towards you quicker. I hope this is good to you guys, as good as it is to me, because I'm just free flowing. But I had a thought and I just wanted to share with you guys. Let your energy match your future and not your past. Some of the things that you're doing, some of the people that you're listening to, your future self would not even be listening to. This can help some of y'all on social media. Like, your future self would not even be listening to some of the things that you're listening to now. Some of the things that you're doing with your time, your future self wouldn't be doing it. And see, a lot of manifesting is who you become in the process. It's so much more about who you're becoming as opposed to what you're doing, because as you become the person that can, that would be doing that thing that you want to manifest, as you become that person, then of course what you do is going to be different. It's going to be different. So that's my take. I hope you guys are blessed. I will see you guys tomorrow on my regular Build with Tanya live segment. It's at 9. You can join me here again. Again, if you enjoyed this broadcast, even if you come back on the replay, share this out. Someone else needs to hear this impactful strategy that I've given you on manifesting. Let your energy match your future, not your past. Most of you are saying you want this one thing, but the energy that you're bringing is from your past. The people that you're bringing are from your past. I'm not saying get rid of everybody, but sometimes you have to enlarge your circle of influence, the people, definitely the people that you're listening to. Remember, you're an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You spend the most time with. That's my take. Let your energy match your future and not your past.